It looked like just another royal outing. But then Idris Elba tried to get King Charles to improvise on camera, and suddenly, this wasn't your typical palace appearance. On February 18th, cameras were rolling at Barking and Dagenham College when King Charles and Queen Camilla stepped into the spotlight alongside one of Britain's biggest global stars. And what happened next caught everyone off guard. Idris Elba, cool, confident, and clearly enjoying himself, joked that he was hoping the king would do an improvisation with him. Charles laughed. "Oh yes, of course," he replied. But he didn't take the challenge. It was playful, light, almost cinematic, and people online couldn't stop talking about it. Because when do you see a 77-year-old monarch casually trading banter with the star of Luther? But that was only the surface. The location itself told a much bigger story. This wasn't Buckingham Palace. This wasn't a glittering gala. This was Rush Green Campus in Romford, the very college Idris Elba once attended as a teenager with big dreams and very little certainty. The same place that now houses state-of-the-art film and television studios named in his honor. That's a full-circle moment if there ever was one. When Elba reflected on returning, he admitted the building used to be smaller, simpler. "I got my confidence here," he said. And from that confidence, a global career was born. But here's where things get deeper. King Charles and Idris Elba don't just share jokes. They share history. Decades ago, when Elba was just 18, he received a grant from what was then the Prince's Trust. That money allowed him to attend the prestigious National Youth Music Theatre. And as Elba himself revealed, it wasn't just about the cash. It was about belief. Them granting me that money gave the confidence to be like, I'm doing this. Confidence, validation, opportunity. The Prince's Trust, now rebranded as the King's Trust after Charles's accession in 2022, has helped over 1 million young people since 1976. But seeing one of its success stories standing shoulder to shoulder with the king? That hits differently. And then came the announcement in December 2025. Idris Elba would receive a knighthood in the 2026 New Year's Honors List for services to young people. Sir Idris Elba. Let that sink in. Some royal watchers say this signals something bigger. Reports claim King Charles has been quietly working to modernize the monarchy's image, aligning it with real success stories, diverse voices, and global influence. Rumors suggest these partnerships aren't accidental. They're strategic. Especially now. In recent months, there's been increased attention on the king's health and the future of the crown. Nothing officially alarming, but enough speculation online to spark conversation. So every public appearance matters. Every handshake. Every laugh. And teaming up with someone like Idris Elba? That sends a message. But don't overlook Queen Camilla. While Charles and Elba shared the spotlight, Camilla's presence reinforced unity. Calm. Supportive. Her public image has evolved dramatically over the years. And moments like this, relaxed, forward-looking, youth-focused, continue shaping that transformation. It wasn't stiff. It wasn't overly formal. It felt human. And maybe that's the point. Because what unfolded at that college wasn't just a visit. It was symbolism. A king investing in youth decades ago, standing beside the living proof that it worked. An actor who once needed help, now knighted by the same institution that believed in him. That's powerful storytelling. But here's the bigger question. Is this the monarchy's smartest move yet? Aligning with self-made global icons. Highlighting real impact instead of royal tradition. Leaning into inspiration instead of ceremony. Or is it simply a genuine full-circle moment between two men who've respected each other for years? Either way, something shifted in that room. Because sometimes, the most dramatic royal moments don't happen in palaces. They happen in classrooms. And what happens next might say even more.